Hello, my name is Mark Boyer and I'm with the Marijuana Party of Canada. And what we're doing in Vancouver is an evolution, okay? Not a revolution, an evolution. The Supreme Court of Canada 3 months ago, legalized the sale of marijuana with a ruling called R.V. Smith, okay, where he was allowed to sell cookies, ointments, and creams. Since then, intervener filers have come in, as there always are, and all grades of marijuana are now legal to buy, sell, transport, do anything with, as long as you're under common law. Harper turned around because of all this favorable ruling and changed the law and said that if you're an ordinary resident, you will be taken to federal court. And in this place, that's a block that way, okay? Federal, behind that TD building there, okay? Now, if you get busted for pot now, the cops want to take you to federal court and it's still a crime there. If you're a member of the Marijuana Party, they cannot take you to federal court. They must take you to BC Supreme Court, which is right there, okay? And it's legal there. Especially if you're a Marijuana Party member, you've got special rights. So we're legalizing pot. We're not decriminalizing, we're totally legalizing it.
How does one sign up?
Oh, it's easy. You find us, you can go online, and you fill out one of these. Okay? Okay, and that's a membership, okay? And basically what happens here, we'll give you these.
Okay, sure.
Now, bottom line is, you fill this out, and if you put it in your wallet, and if a cop busts you, stops you for pot or anything related to pot, you show him this, and you'll go, well, you can charge me, but I want to go to that courtroom. You can't send me to that courtroom. And then he'll go, well, I can't charge you. It's legal over there. Okay? Sorry, it's legal, okay? And, you know, I say thank you to Harper, because had he not been such a prick, we wouldn't be legalizing pot through his abuse. And it's actually called sedition. Sedition is what it's called. Okay?
Marijuana cookies?
If a cop ignores that the Supreme Court of Canada is supreme law here, and he says, I'm enforcing maritime law over here, that's actually called sedition. Okay? They can pass this law saying that any ordinary resident can be brought into that courtroom, but that's going to make some really big tests, because people who are ordinary residents are going to walk up to a courtroom at the arraignment and go, no, I want to go there, I want to go there, and he'll have a real hard time arguing that he should go to this courtroom instead of that courtroom. Okay? If you're a Marijuana Party member, you cannot be taken to that courtroom. Okay, you can't. You simply cannot be taken to that court. In other words, it's legal. Okay? And if you break a law that is still illegal in BC Supreme Court, then it's a you're guilty of a BC Supreme Court law. And one of the things we can't do is we can't export to the United States. You know, no one can sell to children. You know, all these things, you know, but basically we're legalizing pot by giving you an avenue to park yourself under common law. And they must respect the fact that common law is supreme. Why? Common law is what the BC Supreme Court of Canada just ruled on. And it's legal. It was a 100% verdict. No dissenters. Very rare is there a law that's at the Supreme Court that there are no dissenters. It's unanimous, okay? The courts are giving phenomenal liberal rights to do things. And basically, if you read our paperwork, we're saying to the courts, you should be thanking us for giving you back the power to govern your citizens, which Harper is stealing. He's stealing us your right to go to a Canadian court. Federal court is like Federal Express Court, or like Federal Reserve Courts. It's run by the banks. Okay, you're under NATO control when you go to federal court.
Marijuana cookies.
And they don't have the right to do that.
If they do try to charge you, what my what I've heard as legal advice is plead not guilty and ask for a trial by judge and jury, the most expensive avenue to go.
Okay, with Neil Magnuson. Okay, Neil Magnuson was busted here 3 weeks ago. Okay?
Yep, I was here.
Okay. When he went to court at the first appearance, I was there and I handed this beautiful documentation saying that he's an officer of the marijuana party. You cannot send him on this charge to federal court. No jurisdiction.
Well, it's also an election year, and he has a right to put up a booth. Absolutely.
Under the election, it's ironclad.
Federal Elections Act.
That's right. But if you read my literature, I never mentioned the election. But the election really is ironclad for the next 3 months. But everything that I'm saying is even after the election, it's still the case. Okay? And in Neil's case, when he went back the next week, they handed him a charge where he's the first person in 40 years who's been allowed a trial by judge and jury for a joint. Okay?
Yeah.
They're trapped. They couldn't change the charge, they couldn't change the specifics, and they had to give them a choice of judge and jury.
So we're looking at a $40,000 court bill for a joint. Sure they will. Yeah.
And give them back $400 that they took from them.
Yeah.
Everybody's happy, and we legalize pot. You understand? And we've already legalized it. He's already been told he can do this. And the Crown will never take a judge and jury trial because it's 100% on their tab.
Yep.
And it would clog the courts down so fast.
Exactly. Because you got to sequester a jury as well, pay all the fees.
Yeah, all of those things.
It's between $40,000 and $100,000 per case.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Impossible to get around, and we're saying, great. What can I say? Maybe someone will get charged and they'll pay the price because they think they might have a chance to find them illegal for doing something. But the chances are he might not.
Yeah. Okay, right on. Thanks, man.
Literally legal.